My father always said, he told me a story about a boy who would wake up in a room full of horse shit. And there's two types of people in the world. The type of boy who wakes up and says, well, my room is filled with horse shit. And the other type of boy says, I must have a pony.
All right, we are here at Robert Tolovic's house, a renowned author. Hasn't done anything in a long time, 12, 13 years since he's had a published work. Ran into him the other day at a coffee shop down the street, and he agreed to have us come over to his house and sit down and ask him a few questions, see if he's been working on anything. Hey, Mr. Tolovic.
Yeah. Why?
The interview today.
Is that today?
Yeah.
Stalin's mustache.
It's so.
Well, so I'll tell you what, give me an hour. Throw in some skivvies, and we'll have a drink. We'll sit at the bar. I tell you, these hedges look like absolute shit. Tell that Matthew Kotick to trim the hedges. Won't you do it for me?
Yeah.
In an hour, then. In an hour. Thank you.
All right, 1 hour, Matthew. Hedges.
Take care. I got him from hedges.
I've been, I'm really into plants. I've been into plants since I can remember. I can't remember much. I don't usually talk to people before I get stoned, so this is awkward. Well, very few people have, approached me about him. There's not really much going on there, I'd say the basis of Mr. Tolovic's relationship with myself is money. I don't think he's ever really left the city, much less the country. I try to come out here and I help plants, reach their potential.
Okay, Mr. Tolovic, what made you become a writer?
Oh, well, I don't know if I so much became a writer as writing became me.
What exactly does that mean?
My mother always said that if I became a doctor, I'd be a brain surgeon, and if I became a politician, I'd be president. Well, I became a writer, and I became Tolovic. Well, I had spent so many years eating Russian culture, every morsel for every meal. I need time to digest before I can properly pass any sort of movement. Some would say, those who know me closely, that I have been defecating for some time. I'm going to use the loo. Be back in a moment. Don't let fungus fall for your mouth now. Kotick! Kotick! It's coffee time!
I don't.
Hey, baby.
Hello, Kristen. Hey, Garrison Keeler, I gotta use the loo. Grab me a coffee and a quiche.
Okay.
A coffee and a quiche?
So what are you guys filming?
Him.
What's so special about him?
Well, we're working on finding that out. You know him?
I mean, I don't see why he's so interesting. There's more things to talk about than just,
We're trying to figure.
This guy, you think he's got something to offer you, but he really doesn't. I mean, if you want to talk Hollywood, I can give you Hollywood. I've got all kind of connections.
Sorry,
I know people. I had a talent agency call me back just last week. He was wanted to. Where you going?
Yeah, come on, buddy. Coffee. Why am I going?
Yeah.
NPR. Kotick? Am I dead, Kotick?
Thanks.
Almost.
Thanks for your time.
Tolovic's a great man, from what I hear. Not that I like him personally.
Kotick, thank you. Thank you. You're such a good man.
Yep.
Oh.
Par for the course.
You haven't done anything for 12 years.
I created this. I call him Bruce.
That's great. That's a nice thing. But you're a world-renowned author, and to spend 12 years on, not to sound derogatory, a stuffed animal. When will you get everything together? Do you even plan on being a writer and keeping up the reputation that you did develop?
After my hard times, I had to do some self-analyzation and look at all my problems and figure out which one was the weak link. And I never really found the answer, but just the analyzation itself caused me to dive back in, get my passion for Mother Russia back, recreate myself. It's almost done. I have it here. My legs, they're weak, if you won't mind. It's over there. It's next to the crystal.
Mr. Tolvik, Bring Down This Wall
Yes.
by Robert Tolvik.
Yes.
You know, in between drinks, he really is making something. He's thinking very hard about stuff that should be done. And that's what's really important.